This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the International Wildlife Park. This is Jack. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before and are just checking me out for the first time, welcome aboard. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Planet Zoo is a simulator/builder game where you are a zookeeper trying to keep your animals alive. Now, what we have here is the polar bear habitat that will cap off the wild Arctic area. I think it came out really well. Let me see if I can't move my ugly mug out of the way. That way you guys can see it better. You know, it is so far the largest of the habitats, but that's because polar bears require a lot of room. But they can swim. You know, they've got all their toys. It's basically just a big log wall with these. I put up these mesh pieces as kind of a safeguard to make sure that the guests don't climb over the fence, which, as you can see here, is a bad thing. Of course, the game will not let them actually crawl over the fence, but that's okay because, you know, we have to pretend like they did anyway. This was a longer build. It took a little while longer than I thought it would. And there were a couple of alternatives that I abandoned in the middle because they just weren't working. I started and restarted this over a couple of times. But in the end, I think it worked out pretty well. The entire experience starts off here in the cave and then goes all the way up to the habitat itself. And like I said, this does cap off the wild Arctic area, so the next video after this one will be a tour. In any case, let me turn this over to the time lapse so you can see how I did it all. You know, that's interesting. I'm getting green spots on my face. Anyway, you know, like I said, time lapse, you can see how I build it, and I will come back after the time lapse to talk to you some more about the future. See you in a minute. And there you have it. Like I said, it did take a little bit longer to build, but I like the way it came out in the end. It wasn't what I originally wanted to attempt, because what I really wanted to attempt was a grand plaza with some underwater viewing, and that just wasn't working out, so I abandoned the idea. And I think what we got was pretty good anyway. I think it works, and it was a fun time. It's also very popular habitat, and the bears are happy with it. Anyway, as you can see, that's it for Wild Arctic, which is this entire area. The next video I do is going to be a tour. Basically, I'm going to grab one of the guests. Excuse me. I hate when I yawn on camera. Anyway, I'm basically going to grab one of the guests and then ride him like a pony as he explores the Wild Arctic. And it's going to be pretty cool. And the video after that, I'm going to talk about, I bet you it isn't. Yeah, you see? The video after that, I'm going to talk about future plans, including the upcoming Australia section, which is the next zone that I'm going to do. Now, Australia is only 3 habitats, so it's not going to take too long to get through it. Let me get some water. But and then after that, I'm going to do a multi-exhibit insect/spider house. The Australia area is going to be in here, and I'm thinking the insect house is going to be in here. But I'll discuss that in an upcoming planning video. In the meantime, if you liked what you saw here, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you've liked 3 or 4 of my videos already. It costs you nothing, helps me out, and you already know you like my content, so why not get notifications about it by subscribing? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. I always look forward to hearing from you. And yeah, this was fun. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.